talk about it.
Okay, testing the microphone. Testing. Do you want to say anything?
I have a lot of regrets.
Is
the mic working?
Yeah, I think it's working. Do we want to pause it and restart, or
fuck it?
Let's just keep going. Okay,
This is another thing I can regret.
We'll just roll with it.
Well, oh yeah, welcome to the degenerate. God, I still can't say it right. My branding and everything else.
You got this. You can do it. You can do it.
The welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast.
You got a little musical part at the end there.
I should talk slower.
You gotta sing it.
It was really effective when I slow it down.
Slow it down.
So we're thank you to all our new listeners
and our old listeners.
Yep.
And listeners who haven't started listening yet, but will in the future.
It's
our future
exploding
listeners.
in Bulgaria.
Going off in Bulgaria.
I mean, someone's listening, and every time I hit refresh,
there's someone new in Bulgaria.
Yeah, and the stats when I'm on the toilet and I hit refresh.
There's
more people.
The Bulgarian Facebook is just totally remiss with.
I need to learn more about search engine optimization. Specifically Bulgarian.
Specifically hashtag Bulgaria. Just do everything hashtag Bulgaria.
Hashtag Bulgaria, and I'll Bing it. I'll Bing stuff about search engine optimization in Bulgaria. And I'll get a lot of stuff.
You should do a Bing search for how to get big on Google. How do I succeed on Google Bing?
What? And it's like, what is Google?
It doesn't know what Google. Is.
Bing is very insecure.
Bing refuses to acknowledge the existence of Google.
Their Windows program is cool though. You can just can swipe and stuff and click on.
Is
things
it like
with your finger.
Is it the Tinder for operating systems?
It is. But then I'm so stupid that I've used friends' laptops and try to do that. Like use my finger, and they're like, "What are you doing
on the screen?"
Yeah, this isn't not Windows 8. Oh.
Windows 8 is gone. It's Windows 10 now.
Yeah, I have Windows 8.
You got Windows 8. You can swipe it still?
Yeah.
On your,
I have it on a tablet.
Okay.
Yeah.
These lessons.
Thanks, Mom.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit, but it's okay. Not for the tablet, just from the food. I ate too much.
It was good.
It was delicious. It was delicious. I just ate too much of it. It's coming back up.
And I'm going to eat the stuff that comes out
from you.
Because I'm still hungry.
That's how we save money.
That's how we save money.
That's how you be frugal in the big city.
Yeah, you gotta eat your friend's vomit.
And then whenever you shit out from that, it's a vicious cycle.
It's only a 2-person centipede.
It's a 2-person voluntary human centipede.
Yeah, man.
So I hear you broke into the erotic fan fiction industry recently.
I have, yes.
What's that like?
Oh, it's exhilarating. My mind's exploding with ideas. I'm trying to, rechannel.
I hear a lot of people are exploding with different parts of their body in this thing.
Especially when they read what I got and stuff.
Yeah, well...
I'm trying to, repurpose that energy and imagination that are, kind of wasted in my 20s and teens.
Yeah.
And,
the energy that I'm currently wasting.
Yeah, and use it creatively.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the previous podcast where we were talking about Back to the Future erotica, and definitely going to follow up on that. I'm going to do all sorts of stuff. We could probably do some Who's the Boss erotica.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever you
can
throw at me.
Boss
I feel like I have a lot of talent in erotic fan fiction because all I do is watch television, and films, movies.
So you got the fiction part right there.
Yeah. I know a lot about fiction.
Yeah, and you spend a lot of time on Tinder chat rooms.
Yeah, my
dreams
are all fiction, so I know everything about fiction, and I'm ready. I think I'm ready to dive in.
To make the next step.
Yeah, Do you think I could, get the next 50 Shades? That was Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah. How many shades of gray do you think you can write?
Thousands.
Thousands of shades of gray.
That woman can't write, and she's probably a billionaire now.
No, I would probably
And she got upset when they've changed parts of her book.
In the movie?
All of a sudden, she has integrity.
God, I can't imagine making money off of a Twilight fan fiction.
Well, I'm going to do something like that. You watch.
That'll be your Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, I actually always thought about writing those romance novels.
Mm-hmm. Smut novels.
smut books, but I just like there's still the lingering part.
You've got the fingers for it. You got the fingers for writing smut.
I can
you
type
got
fast.
Smutty fingers, yeah.
Smutty, fast typing fingers in a perverted mind.
That's all you need.
Waste. Yeah.
That's all you really need.
Gone to seed. Yeah. What was I saying? I lost track. I was just thinking about erotic.
We're talking about just
TJF
your talent
stuff.
in it. Your talent of it. So what's the pay like?
Not well. Not good.
Not well?
Not well. Not good.
It's not what you would think it would be.
Well,
it worked out well for the 50 Shades woman, but it's not working out well for you yet. You haven't hit your big break yet?
I haven't really broken. I'm in the nascent stages of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, dipping my toes in the water.
So what do you... What are you doing in the meantime until the pay?
Well, also when I get started, I get really horny and I have to take
you
a break.
Finish. Yeah,
I have to take a break.
You gotta take breaks every 6 minutes.
Because it's good. So I feel like in my mind, I'm so confident about my abilities that I just get too excited.
Every paragraph gets you fully erect.
Oh, I don't write paragraphs that they're very short, terse sentences.
Do you use punctuation?
No, sometimes. Free
form. Yeah.
It's freeform fan fiction erotica.
No punctuation.
What were you asking me? I was lost in my own greatness.
So what are you doing, as we all are, what are you doing in the meantime to subsidize yourself?
Nothing.
Nothing?
So should I do that? Should I subsidize myself?
Well, you should probably do something to at least, pay for paper to write on. You can't all write on napkins like J.K. Rowling.
I use papyrus. Also known as the tablet.
The tablet, yeah.
I like to call it my papyrus.
Parent-funded tablets?
Yes. What am I doing? Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? So have you been going on interviews?
I mean, do temp companies count as interviews?
Yeah, well, they don't count as people, but they count as interviews.
Yeah, I've gone on a few of those.
Yeah.
I definitely bombed the first one.
What were some of the questions they asked you?
I don't remember. It was like, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, where do you...
Did you tell them erotic fanfiction?
Yeah. No, I should have. I might as well have.
Anything.
And it wasn't even anything. I was just like, well, I'm open to new industries and stuff like that, but in like a really meek way. And I don't think I made the proper level of eye contact.
Well, like, what do you want to do? You're like, anything you can give me. Well, give me garbage.
And they're like taking notes, like they're at a doctor's office. And it's like, this guy's fucked.
They could compare notes with our therapist.
They couldn't usher me out of there quick enough. And it's always best when she was quite attractive too.
Yeah.
And you're like,
so you have an erection when you're walking out.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I was not. I was the complete opposite of erect. Because you feel like you just emasculated yourself, like in front of an attractive person. You're like basically begging for it because you don't know how to acquire it yourself, and you did poorly in the interview. And you did, but they're like, oh, we have a lot of assignments. Like, no, you fucking don't. Just tell me I bombed this shit. Like, I used to work with that agency before, and I did fine. I did great. Yeah. But that means nothing. It's a different regime.
Yeah. It's a different regime.
They should just be honest. Say, no, we're not going to call you. You suck.
We're not going to call you. We have nothing for you. You're beyond what we can fulfill.
Yeah, go back to Craigslist, where you belong. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Do they solicit work on Craigslist? I don't think I'm familiar with.
Oh, temp agencies actually lure you in with Craigslist postings.
Really?
I just found this out.
They lure you in with basement massages?
Basement massages? Yes.
On Craigslist, they're like, oh, come in for a basement massage.
But it's a sump pump in the basement.
And you get there, and it's an interview.
It's an interview, but you get an ankle massage after you bomb the interview.
You get an ankle.
Yeah. You know that part, right, where it's the heel?
The Achilles?
Yeah.
The Achilles tendon?
Yeah, they massage that. They're like, yeah, you didn't do well, but we have no jobs for you. However, how's this feel? Like, I feel so much better.
Yeah. I feel great. I can walk out of here with... It's going to be a walk of shame still. But
yeah, I don't have a job that would pay me, but I'm feeling limber.
I can run out of here.
Maybe I could be a dancer.
Can you give me a calf massage too? They're like, God, no.
Yeah, and then they try to sell me the bulk rate on catheters. And I was like, why do I want a catheter? Someday, you're going to need one.
You're going to need a bunch.
You're going to need a catheter.
You better buy this 40-pack.
They're going to be really expensive in the future.
You better pee in this tube 40 times.
And I tried to haggle, and then they just told me to leave.
They weren't going to budge on the price.
I went away with really healthy ankles, no job, and no catheters.
No catheters. But think of all the money you saved on catheters.
Oh my god! Yeah, well, what should I do with that money?
You should just invest it in catheter stock.
In catheter stock?
In catheter stock.
No, robotic catheters.
Robotic catheter inserters.
Yeah.
So with like the $9 you didn't spend on 40 catheters, you can buy like 6,000 catheter stock because it's not doing well.
I had a run of trading stocks.
Yep.
I did well, and then I didn't. Like it imploded.
That's how it goes, isn't it?
I had poor discipline.
Yeah.
Very poor discipline at the time. I was trying to make up for a decade of poor choices. I would try to do in a very short period make up for poor choices, and that's apparently, if you're listening, Bulgarian investors or aspiring investors, yeah, that's the wrong choice. Don't think short term quite as much. Play the long game. And you'll probably still fail, but at least you won't burn out as quickly.
It won't fail as quickly, yeah.
You'll probably still, get basement ankle massages.
You'll have less time. You'll have less time to think about your mistakes.
Yeah. So I, crash and burn. And because I hadn't had, a history of, bouncing back from things, I just went... However, these flailing attempts at interviewing with employment agencies that can't even be straight with you and be like, yeah, we have 7 assignments and 412 people, and you're not in the top 7, so we're not gonna fucking call you.
Yeah,
you can call us back. You shouldn't have to call them back.
No,
they're they work for you.
They work for they're supposed to help you, but technically you work for them. But
I need to stand out on the highway with a cup. I can dance, okay? I got good moves. I can do something for that. And
dance with a cup.
But be honest, I'll be like, I'm not homeless. I am living with family, but I'm not homeless.
Yeah,
but I could be.
I could easily be.
Yeah, I could easily be, and we all could. Mm-hmm. And just remind people of that.
We all could.
Yeah, we all could. Circumstances can always change. Your mind can flip. You can lose your shit.
Get them with fear.
Get their fear as they're driving past me.
Yeah.
Most people don't even look at the people and holding cups out.
I don't know. I usually read their sign, then I just keep going.
Yeah, and you're like, you spelled it wrong.
You should have been a contraction.
Yeah. Your punctuation sucks.
Yeah, your grammar control is terrible.
Well, I think I should just stand out there with a cup and just dance. Just provide a service.
It'd be hard to put the money in the cup while you're dancing, though.
I mean, no one's going to give me anything.
People might give you stuff.
I look able-bodied and able-minded. Okay.
You can change that so easily, though.
I can ruin my body.
You can. It's easy to mask that. I know plenty of people who look great but are terrible people, and plenty of people who look terrible but are great people.
I look great, and I'm a great person. So why am I doing this?
Because the temp agencies won't call you back.
They won't call me, and so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever money I get, I'll cover the insurance, health insurance. If I don't get insurance through these agencies or Obamacare or whatever, RoboCare or whatever's out there. Yeah. Because I do need that.
Puppy care.
For my mind. My body's good, but my mind,
mind is,
Mind needs help. Mm-hmm. Needs that. I need my mind insured. Whatever extra money, I don't drink anymore, so I don't need to go. I can go buy water or one O'Doul's.
Water's pretty cheap.
Water's super cheap at bars. They're like, oh, okay, loser, here you go.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
It's on the house because it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, go have fun.
Yeah.
Stealing our entertainment here. Whatever money, I'm just, I'm going to go jump on the horse again and do a little investing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I was binging some stuff today. Mm-hmm. To look for possible topics in case we were just our chemistry just plummeted and we had nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta have a backup plan.
Gotta have a backup plan.
It's a story to talk about.
When you start investing, I know half a dozen Bulgarians who are really lonely and could use some help.
Like I could buy them?
No. You could invest for them.
I can invest in Bulgarians? Like in their lives?
You can invest their money. The loneliness is not part of it.
What's the exchange rate on their Bulgarian loneliness?
It's pretty low. It's not holding up well against the dollar.
I'll take anything.
Sorry, I interrupted. So you were binging stories.
Yeah, and okay, so there's this thing called, what the fuck was it called? Like a new investment company.
Investco.
No, Investco. Biffco. Fuck. It was...
Can you take a moment to look it up again?
No, I'm just gonna roll with this. Anyways, you can invest like as a small timer, like in like ETFs or individual stocks, like as a group around a single theme.
Okay, like what kind of theme?
Like sin, like booze, gambling,
interesting,
guns, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or like healthcare, but ETFs don't let you pick the stocks and stuff.
ETFs let you pick.
It just makes it easier for you to
invest.
It
works for an ETF company.
Fear, like Ebola, and I already came up with that idea. Not an app and a company for it, but that was the strategy. Like the long term strategy, I want to be like investing in addiction, like Facebook, alcohol, gambling, right?
It's good things to invest
in. It was called the Iron Triangle.
Right? The Iron Triangle.
The first side of the triangle was like sin, addiction, sloth.
Okay.
What do we need? Food. But we're lazy, so we want fast food.
Yeah, and this is true. But McDonald's is not a good thing to invest in right now.
No, it just shot up 10%.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
They're like plummeting.
Their business, but their stock. No one gives a shit about their actual business. It's all about the stock number.
The stock is going up despite the business going down?
Yeah.
I don't understand the stock market.
No. That's why I think I could be good at it again.
Because nobody understands it?
No, you just throw your hat out there and be like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm betting on myself because temp agencies aren't calling me and I got no certifications in anything. So fuck it. I'm not good at working for people or organizations, so I'll work for myself.
Investing.
I'll work and twerk.
Investing in and for Bulgarians.
Yeah. Plan A, invest. Plan B, twerk with a cup in the highway.
Twerk with a cup, yeah.
As long as I think I can twerk well into my 60s.
If you put a wig on, you can make money like that.
Do I need lipstick?
Lipstick is optional, preferred, but
what
optional.
shade do you think will work with my complexion?
Like a dark rouge.
Dark rouge, okay.
Like a dark Moulin Rouge.
Perfect. Side 2 of the triangle was attempts to prevent the first side, right? So healthcare.
Okay.
There's a small company that was trying to help people with opiate addictions. I had some money in it, and it didn't go anywhere at first, and I just suddenly looked at it like today, like quintupled from where
really
I had. Yeah.
Did you still have money in it?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I blew it. Facebook quintupled from where I had it. So I'm honest. It's like, and side 3 was like basically investing in death, like incinerators and stuff like that, and future dystopian stuff of the future.
Yeah.
Like how they're going to be like robots incinerating people. Invest in that,
or like the coffin making industry with the baby boomers.
Yeah, you're investing in inevitability and decay.
Yeah. Okay.
Is side 3. And you're
investing in mortality.
Yeah, basically investing in the end. And
so when side 2 fails, the preventative side fails.
Yeah, it does. It mostly does. Because at first that company was going nowhere.
Yeah.
But there's a company that 3D. There's one that's going to 3D print organs and stuff like that. So invest that side 2. Yeah. Is preventing side 3 and trying to treat side 1.
So what's the hedge?
There's no. You can't hedge. You don't hedge.
You don't hedge this?
No.
There's no hedge on this?
No, because there's no hedge against reality.
There's no hedge.
I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. But it turns out we're unable as a species to hedge
against
reality. We can't.
It's impossible. Don't the sides compete with one another, though? Like, wouldn't side 1 and side 2 be competing, and then side 2 and side 3 be competing?
Yeah, but it's about timing. So you start with side 1.
Do you invest in all 3 of them at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So it's just all this. It's just a vicious circle.
Yeah.
Side 1 starts, then side 2, then side 3, then it restarts at side 1.
Right. So okay. So as a person, I'm not proud of this, but as like a mind, I am very proud of this. Prior to the verdict on Ferguson situation, I told my friends I didn't have any. I'd already blown my cash, but I was like, look, there's this company that make body armor, body cameras, and body armor things like that. Buy it up.
Buy it up.
Buy it up. Because it's going to come back, not guilty, shit's going to go down.
Oh, this is like when the Ferguson thing happened?
The week before the verdict. I told my friend to buy up.
Did he do it?
Yeah.
Did he make money off of it?
Yeah, he made like several $1,000s off of it.
Nice.
I feel like a good person? No. I feel like I was taking advantage of like the Rodney King riots or something. Like,
yeah.
I've actually wrote a character in a script about
a guy who takes advantage of the Rodney King riots?
Yeah, that just buys up all the things that burn.
He buys up the burned real estate?
Yeah, they burn it, we buy it. No, it's guaranteed to go up at some point. It gets decimated, and then it's guaranteed to no longer be the shitty value that it was.
Yeah.
So you invest and just be patient.
Well, it doesn't make you a bad person to do that necessarily, though.
You don't feel like I have this sense of moral justice that I really need to lose or abandon so I can enjoy life. But like that part of me hurt when I thought of that. Like how quickly it jumped into my head. Cha-ching! Like horrible tragedy. Questionable result. Cha-ching!
Questionable result. I don't know if that makes you a necessarily bad person, though. It's not like you're, the media who personally uses people to sell ratings. It's just you're like I realize the reality of the situation. This is the thing that's going to happen. I'm going to address it's going to happen, and then I'm going to make a profit that's not going to be negative towards anyone. It's a zero people were hurt by that. You just recognize the reality of the world.
The dark reality of the world.
Yeah, but not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I did the same thing for Ebola. There was a company that had a potential Ebola vaccine, and they shot up too. So I told my friend to invest in that.
And that also shot up?
Yeah, he made thousands off that too.
Maybe you got a future in this.
Sis, somewhere in my dark mind is this incredible intuition.
Yeah.
If horrible event A happens, how can I profit?
How can I profit off of this horrible event? But not victimize anyone in the process.
Right. You're not... Thank you. You raise my self-esteem right there by telling me I'm not victimizing anyone in the process.
You could easily profit off of it but victimize somebody.
But the key is stifling that notion that makes you want more bad things to happen so that you can profit.
It's like the company that invented rape whistles has this huge moral dilemma.
Yeah.
Because they invented the rape whistle to prevent rape, but if all rape stops, the company stops making money, so they have an incentive for rape to continue.
Right.
Yeah. So you have an incentive for tragedy, but you can do that off of anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be tragedy.
Well, that's called I think the concept of rape is like way worse than I think it's worse than murder. Because what if there's a heaven, you go straight there when you get murdered. Unless you're an asshole.
It's guaranteed.
Unless you're an asshole, or you didn't pay your gas bill or something.
God's really big on utility payments.
But sexual assault, man, you live with that. You have to live with that.
But murder, your family has to live with. I mean, it's all just subjective.
Both. It's all bad news.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
But at what point morally do you crumble at the point where you're hoping these things happen so you can make more money?
When you're Donald Trump.
Yeah, when you're Donald Trump.
When you're Donald Trump.
Or you immediately you hear about a story on the news. I'm like, oh, Google, Bing. Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry, we don't say Google on this program.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't Google
Bing,
things.
Bing, Bing. Company that tries to stop Ebola, but won't. And you hit enter, and the company comes up, and I just blindly put money in it, and it goes up. Short term. There's a spike, and then there's
you have to get out quick.
Yeah.
I feel like not only is it not victimless, but it's positive. Like, you're investing money in a company that's trying to solve a terrible disease, right? Or with the camera thing, you're investing money in a company that's trying to solve a societal ill, right? That's trying to overcome this police brutality thing.
But it's
you're investing in positives. But regardless, you're investing in things that are going to positively impact society, and you're putting money into these companies so they have the ability to fund these things that they're trying to do.
They don't positively influence, but they could. But I'm investing in my own cynicism, essentially, and that's why I feel like I need to. I felt like I needed to shower afterwards.
And showered your billions of dollars. You're gonna
I want to rain in.
I'm gonna take a money shower.
The money I made for a couple friends who just blindly took my advice.
Yeah,
like, do this, and they did, and they profited off of it.
You should tell them to just give you money and jobs.
Yeah, I'm like a Rain Man.
I'm like a Rain Man. You're the Rain Man of tragedies.
Yeah, essentially.
Of social tragedies.
Yeah. Oh, so what am I willing to do for work?
Yeah.
I guess, or what would I say in an interview now?
Yeah. We got a little sidetracked there for a bit.
Yeah, we got sidetracked by what I probably should be doing, and so I get discouraged by this whole process because it reminds me, like, I have potential.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I kowtowing to these agencies that won't even call you back?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's resume is kind of just not lies per se, but just it's just
you're kind of like
your entire person put on one piece of paper in the right font.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you sound good enough.
Yeah.
Here you go, cog. That's the wheel's right over there. Just, go in there, help it spin, or you're fired.
Fit yourself into there. Yeah.
Jam it in, or you're fired.
Jam it in, or you're fired. Yeah. I've also been fired for jamming it in, but that's a different story.
Yeah. So
it's a different podcast.
Yeah, it's a different Applebee's.
That's a different
story. So I want to be like brutally honest in these things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want to do? Nothing. Tell me what.
Yeah.
Point me where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I can pay for insurance.
So I can pay for my therapy.
Yeah. And if I've been reduced to that, fine. But tell me where to go.
Let's have a practice. Let's have a practice, a demonstration. We'll act out.
You're the interviewer.
I'll be the interviewer. I've been been a recruiter. I've been in interviews. I've interviewed people. I've hired people.
Yeah. That's great.
I've given people. Yeah.
You've had decision power over other people's.
Not complete, but
career destinies.
I've made some decisions on people's lives. Usually not very impactful, but I've given jobs and I've taken them away.
Yeah, I giveth and taketh.
Yeah, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. I just happen to be the Lord in this situation.
Like a lowercase G God particle.
So I'll be the interviewer in this situation. I'll ask you jobs and just give me the brutally honest answer.
Okay.
Every time.
Is this a temp agency or are they? Or is this?
This would be an actual job.
What's that?
We need a job. This would be a lot easier if we were doing improv. You yell it from the audience.
Okay. I don't need an audience.
You'd be a clerk at CVS.
No,
you wouldn't.
No, because I don't know how to do that stuff. I think I'd feel even worse if I couldn't be a clerk.
Is there a job you've applied to that you want to practice the interview for?
No. If I applied, I just blindly apply to stuff. There was one agency that it was a bunch of government jobs or something. Whatever the easiest one to submit resumes without a cover letter to, I did like 20 in like 5 minutes. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom.
Did you get any callbacks off that?
Fuck no, I'm not going to get a callback from it.
Yeah.
And you know that process going in.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know that's process. You know that's going to happen going in. You're just clicking.
Yeah.
All my problems have developed from clicking and stuff like that in this virtual world. And so all it is doing, the process freaks me out because it requires me to do more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not in front of a person.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like, no, you suck.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm worthless. Fine, I can shrug that off. But if you're just like, you get ghosted, you're basically getting ghosted by jobs you don't want.
Yeah, that's true. Or it's like that's kind of like my experience with Tinder. Get ghosted by girls I don't want to sleep with, but talk to anyway.
Or the one that you really earnestly think that you
want a relationship
with. Yeah, that's what ghosted you, and it's like karma.
Yeah. And it's karma. It's true. It's true. Hold on. Speaking of getting ghosted by someone you want to sleep with.
Dead air. Dead air.
We have no problem with that. I'm just reading something. Did you know you are unstable too?
What is that?
A Snapchat someone just sent me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clearly know that.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Thank you.
Stability doesn't exist.
Stability is an illusion. Oh wait, we're getting off track here. We go back to fake interview. So
okay,
let's say it's a receptionist job. It's doesn't matter, government agency.
It does matter.
The EPA.
I love the environment. I really want to be involved in.
No, but you're giving honest answers. Okay, so it's like, oh, welcome to the EPA's shitty interview.
I love being a receptionist. I'll be a receptionist anywhere.
So
I'll be a receptionist in a sex dungeon. I don't care. I'm really good with talking to people and answering phones.
Okay.
As long as it's not too complicated.
Well, that's the question. And I was like, why do you want this job?
Because I won't quit. I won't. I will be there. I need to just be in a chair so that I'm not left to my own devices. I'm okay with the pay not really ever increasing. I'm not going to leave for a better place because in my mind there is no better place. Like, I'm not striving for something else. I want to sit and I want to make money from it, and I want to see people and smile at them. I want to see people. How's it going? How are the kids? Did you just see that game last night? Spoiler alert. Oh, can you believe that character got killed off? I haven't watched it yet, you douchebag. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll send you some flowers tomorrow, Helen. I'm great at that. I'd be amazing at that. So whatever organization, that's what I would say. Like, I'm great with people. I would probably not drink as much caffeine before it, and I'd slow down my rapid speech.
Yeah. But or just speed it up.
But I'd be brutally honest. Like, I'm not trying to advance. I'll be here forever.
I'll be here forever.
Yeah. You take my skeleton out of this lumbar chair eventually. I don't care. And
I'll die here.
I will die here.
I will die here.
You just wheel the coffin in and put me out. Send my last check to a charity of my choosing. Okay, that would be my honest answer. I won't leave you.
I won't leave. Also, back to Tinder. Your Tinder opening. I won't leave you.
I won't
be with you forever.
I will be with you.
I'm just looking for something to die with.
Yeah, exactly. So why do you want this job? I need security.
I need to pay for my therapy.
Yeah. That's first. I need to pay for my therapy. How much does this job make?
How much is the job?
What's the salary? There's no salary. It's hourly. Yeah, I don't want to do math. Is it good? Is it good? This is how much it costs to talk about my feelings. This is how much my medicine is.
Yeah. So does it cover this?
Does it cover it?
Yeah.
I don't know why I have my hands out like this. Like,
you're offering them a list. Yeah. You're holding out a written.
It's just a bill. I'd be like, a bill. Can you cover this?
Yeah. This is weekly.
Yeah.
Multiply this by 4. I don't do the math, but multiply this and tell me.
A couple times a week. Can we swing this? I can do the job.
Can we swing this?
I think I would lead with that. You should do that on a date. Don't lie to people.
Yeah. But can we pay? This is what I have. This is my other. Like, this is my income. This is what I have to pay in medicine. Can we
this
make
is my outcome.
Can we make?
Can you make my income slightly higher than my outcome?
No. Can we make this date less than that? Yeah. Less than the outcome?
Yeah.
Please?
I'd be like, look, you're here because I said something witty or charming, or you just like my face and you're hoping because you don't want to be alone either.
Or you're just hitting the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Or you're just scraping the bottom of the left for penis right now.
Yeah. You're just like looking for the barnacles on the side of the ship. I'm the barnacles, or they're the barnacles.
They're the barnacles.
And you should just be blatantly honest. Like, I just don't want to be alone in
I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
And I want
we're both going to feel awful after this, so should we still do it?
Should we still? Yeah.
And like, I just really, I've had someone tell me, like, it was like a first date or something. Like, I really like you. And I'm like, you don't even fucking know me. you should like me. I'm awesome, but
yeah, you don't know
you
that
don't
yet.
fucking know me.
Yeah,
and like it's gonna flip on a dime because I'm only capable of being myself.
Yeah. They're like, I think I really like you. You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, you lied to me.
You lied to me just now.
Why did you lie
know.
to me?
You wanted me to eat or pay for dinner, being you.
Yeah.
Or both. Or both.
But it's like I knew ahead of time that their feelings are gonna flip because their emotions change very quickly.
Yeah.
Back and forth because that's what it should be.
Talking about women or employers? Both.
Employers have no emotion.
Employers have no.
There's bottom lines. And there's top lines. Are there medium lines? I don't.
There's probably medium. I've never heard of a top line.
I haven't worked in a while. I forgot these things. I once worked for.
There's marginal lines.
I had a temp job for a few months, and I didn't know what the company did. And anytime someone was talking about business around me, I left to go to the bathroom. I was like, I want to see how far I could push this without knowing what the company.
Did you know
does.
that when you left?
Nope. Never looked it up.
What was your job?
I don't know, type in something or file in shit.
Yeah, no.
This is when I was like 23 and like arrogant, but like I'm just doing this on the side because I'm gonna be John Hughes.
I don't know who that is.
Or the Judd Apatow or something.
Huh?
Judd Apatow. I'm gonna be one of those guys or something.
Yeah, this is holding me over.
Yeah, this is holding me over. No, it was lifting me up. You don't know that.
You just left. You didn't know what the company did.
Left, told to leave. One of
Whatever.
those.
Yeah. But well.
Yeah, okay, I did. Okay, they dumped me.
They dumped you?
Yeah, the temp company told me you got discarded. You're getting discarded. So I stole a calculator.
You stole a calculator.
Fuck you, company that I didn't know what they did.
Yeah, maybe they made calculators. So
it was a calculator manufacturer.
Yeah, it was like,
I just fucked with your bottom line.
I just stole your bottom line. Now it's a medium line.
Yeah, good luck adding it up now. You jerks.
You stole the calculator.
Yeah.
Was it at least a nice calculator?
Yeah. It wasn't one of those TI-83 things that you play like primitive
Angry
Facebook
Birds on?
games on. Yeah, the primitive version of Angry Birds on.
Yeah.
While, valuable things are being taught to you that you're ignoring. Yeah, I'm never going to need math.
Math is for suckers.
I'm 16. I know everything.
That's true, though.
I'm going to be happily married by the time I'm 30.
I'm gonna have unappreciative children.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have kids who are ungrateful as I am.
They're going to look beautiful in this little bassinet that I constructed without even looking at the directions.
Yeah, thanks, math. So, next question.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully alive. Cling to whatever you may or may not offer me.
What?
Clinging. My answer is clinging.
Clinging to whatever life you give me back here.
Yeah.
Whatever life I have to shape for myself around this fucking company.
Yeah, I don't want to be Jack in the Titanic movie.
Where he lets go?
Yeah. I wanted to be like, I think I can withstand this cold water longer. And I was like holding on. The fish are biting me. They're biting at my dick, but I'm like, I don't care. Kate Winslet. Think of the long game here.
Think of the long game.
You won't freeze to death, and Kate Winslet will warm you.
You could be like, you could just
melt you.
He totally could have fit in that round, that debris. He could have crisscrossed with her.
He wasn't thinking about banging her. They never banged, right?
They banged in the car.
In the car?
There's like a car that's.
I never watched the movie.
They banged.
I saw parts of it.
I'm pretty sure they banged.
I fast forward to the destruction. Yeah, okay. Romance, but when does the boat tip over?
When do people start panicking? When does the water come onto the ship?
When does that cellist start playing? Like, he could have got on the lifeboat, but
he's like, I'm gonna go down like a gentleman.
Why didn't he jump in a fucking boat with a cello and like entertain the people who just lost their father?
Because he wanted to go down with the ship. I don't know. It's just
that's the dumbest thing
he wanted to die like a gentleman, like he said.
There's other ways. They could have gone back to America or wherever their boats were going, Honduras or whatever, and die like a gentleman
to London,
there.
Weren't they? Or they were going to New America.
You can die like a gentleman anywhere.
Yeah, but that's how he wanted to go down.
All right. First off, I would have been that Billy Zane character for sure.
Which was the Billy Zane?
He was the one that was like dating her at first or wanted to, and then he like tries to kill Jack.
The rich one? Did he try to, like,
the rich one, yeah, that, like, pretends that he's whatever to get on the boat.
Wait, he pretends? I thought that there was a rich
He's like, I have a child, or blah, 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 and he just tries to get on this fucking boat.
Oh, to get on the lifeboat, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Are you kidding me?
Because he lies his way into the boat, because he's wealthy, he's entitled, yeah.
You know me. Like, do you think if it push came to shove that I wouldn't do something like that?
I think he'd let the children get the boat. Did he get on the lifeboat? Did he make it on the lifeboat?
I don't remember. I didn't watch the end.
I remember. It's been a long time since I saw that movie.
I had a poop, so I left it. I didn't hit pause or anything. I assume that they'll die. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
But no, I would try to get on the boat.
You would try and get on the boat?
Fuck yeah.
You'd lie your way onto the boat like the rich guy.
I'd try to pay my way on the boat. Are you serious?
I'm shocked he didn't try and pay his way on it. I'm sure he had to lie.
He wasn't smart. I'm smarter than that guy.
Yeah, he's a total joker. Next question. What is your greatest professional strength?
Desperation.
Desperation? Can you elaborate?
Malleability. Whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I won't even think about it.
Yeah.
When you kill a guy, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll suck a dick. I'll go down on whoever. I'll go down on the printer.
I'll go down on the printer. That means something very different in a printing company.
Hey, go lick that floor. Okay, sir. Gladly, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your greatest professional weakness?
My resume. You just look at it. Just look at it. Can you read? Look at it. Look at my posture as I'm sitting here. Why are we having this conversation? I just told you I'll suck dick for this job. Why did you follow up with any other question than that? What candidate is gonna come here and say I'll suck dick? Me. Give me the job. I want this. Not this job, but I just need something. I want something, and I'll do what needs to be done. I got 10 fingers. I'll put them anywhere they need to go.
What about your toes?
They can go there too. I'll take some yoga. I'll do whatever it takes to put my toes somewhere that I haven't put before. Put your knuckles up my nostrils and you got the job. Here we go. I'll drill through them like the Technodrome, man. Whatever needs to be done, I will do it. I'm your man.
What's the interview question?
Strength? How are you supposed to answer the strength if you have no workplace strengths? Except that you can just blend in with people.
I can masquerade through this company.
Yeah, we met through my sheer masquerading.
Basically. I was supposed to masquerade, but
we bonded over our dark sense of humors, and then the rest was pure masquerade.
The rest was... And cornhole.
In cornhole.
Yeah.
But I survived by almost not knowing what the organization did. I never...
Oh, shit.
Who cares? I didn't know. I mean, I didn't read the literature.
You didn't know... You had a concept of what they did, though.
I had a concept of that other people wouldn't assume that I was well-versed in this.
Would not assume?
I know that they would assume. They're like, oh, he's the part of the cult, too. But I'm just smart with people. I know people.
Yeah.
I saw the end coming as well, but I just didn't,
Didn't do anything about it?
I was Jack, instead of Billy Zane, trying to buy my way into something else.
Always be a Billy?
Always be a Billy.
ABB. Always be Billying.
Always be Billying. But because you can always apologize for it. There died a gentleman's death somewhere else. Not in the freezing cold water. Fuck that shit.
You'd be like, sorry I had to let those children die.
Yeah. So another thing, what is your strength? I'll kill a child.
I'll kill a child. I don't even think about it.
I'd grind up his huffy bike afterwards.
I'd burn the evidence.
Yeah. What do you need done?
Yeah. You got kids?
Yeah. You got kids? Well, actually, we're trying. Well, try harder. That's what I would do. If I got this job, I'd fuck your wife.
I will fuck your wife.
I'd fuck your... like, I'm gay. I'll fuck your husband.
Yeah, okay.
I'll put my stuff in a vial. I'll hand-deliver that vial wherever it needs to go.
I'll jack off right into the turkey baster.
Yeah, I'll do it. And Thanksgiving. I'll pull the baster out of the turkey and put my seed in it so that you can have a child with your husband. That's what I'm willing to do to work in this organization that I didn't know anything about and didn't research.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys do, but I want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Let me in. Let me on board. So did I get the job? You're always supposed to ask that right away, right?
After every question, so did I get the job?
Yeah. So am I in yet? What are the other candidates like? Where do they live? Can I kill them? I'm willing to kill them.
I will literally kill the other
They might be more qualified, but they're not qualified to kill for this job.
They're not willing to.
They might be interviewing elsewhere. I'm not.
This is the only job for me.
I came in guns blazing.
I burned a lot of bridges to be here today.
I blew them up. Bridge over the River Kwai shit. Just exploded the bridges.
Just destroyed the bridges to be here today.
I've honestly never leaned on friends for jobs because I didn't want to reflect poorly on them. I knew I was so unstable, and I wanted something else for my life that I was like, oh, yeah, you should. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And I didn't follow up on it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, I cared more about...
to put your name on?
I cared more about the friendships than I cared about,
the job?
Yeah. Because I knew myself. So what is your greatest weakness? The answer is actually knowing thyself.
I know myself.
Greatest strength, I'll kill.
I'll kill.
I will murder.
Splooge. Yeah, I will murder and then create new life for this job,
both at the same time.
I will kill someone while
what's
masturbating.
Your weakness? Self-awareness, and the remnants of my pride.
I'm aware enough to know I'll do those things.
Yeah.
I bet they're interviewing elsewhere. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I didn't go. I have nothing else lined up.
This is my only lead.
Yeah. This is my only lead.
I applied to one. If I don't get this job, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Basically.
That's probably even calling you back right now.
Yeah. Oh fuck it. I don't want the job anymore.
I'm over it.
I don't know. It turns out I don't know how to clean aquariums.
Is that really a job?
Everything's a job.
But the cleaning aquarium was part of the reception. There's just a fish tank up there.
I didn't listen to what you said. I was already on my next thought.
What was your next thought?
My next thought is like, you were like, oh, is that a job? For everything is a job. Like, say Bulgaria shells out. These Bulgarians just love us, right?
Yeah.
We get Bulgarian sponsors. We hire a producer. That's a job. We just create a job. We are future job creators.
We're job makers.
We're going to get money from the show. It's not going to be much. It's going to be Bulgarian currency, but it will be money.
We're going to have so many rubles.
And we will invest in the Iron Triangle, okay? In the incinerators, all right?
And the people incinerators.
Yeah, all right. What's the next question? You've done the generic, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself? And I said clinging. Mm-hmm. Strengths, I'll kill. Mm-hmm. Weaknesses, I know myself.
Yeah.
And I know that other people
we'll ask a thought-provoking question now. Why are manhole covers round?
Because someone needed a job. Like I do, badly. Why are they round?
Yeah, why are manhole covers round? Is that a question?
Yeah. Fuck, because the hole is round.
But why are manholes round? Why are they round?
So you can fuck them.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because your dick is round, and the hole needs to be round. It just makes physical sense.
Yeah, it makes.
That's the right answer, right?
That is the absolute incorrect answer.
What is the correct answer?
Because if it's a circle, it can never fall in. The cover can never fall through the hole. It's physically impossible,
even in an earthquake.
Maybe in an earthquake.
What if aliens come down? What if it just rusts?
If it rusts, it won't matter.
The city was going to mismanage the tax income and not fix the manhole covers, and they're going to rust. So that would be... I would disregard the supposed truth that you just laid upon me and say it's because penises are round, holes are round, so you should cover your penis with something round. Do I have the job? Do I have the job?
Did I get the job now?
Here's my bill. Can you cover this?
Do you just keep handing them copies of your resume every time?
Yeah.
We hand them a different...
Have I given you my resume? Have you...
And your resume is just headshots?
Yeah. And butt shots.
and butthole shots.
Yeah. And I draw a circle around a certain area. Like, this is my tailbone. Did you know that humans used to have tails? Fun fact for you.
Fun fact. Look into the eye of my anus.
Yeah. What is a security guard doing here? Are we in danger?
Are we in danger?
I've asked it. You need to leave. Okay,
I hit the silent panic button.
Yeah, should I call you or call me? I don't know how this works. I've never,
had a job.
I've never been encouraged to work at an organization. I've just kind of been put in places.
Should I call you?
Yeah.
We'll call you.
Yeah, we'll call you. No, you won't.
No, you won't. You
Stop
fucking
lying
liar. I was honest with you. You fucking lied to me.
I said I'd kill. I will kill.
I'll fucking kill you.
I bared my soul. What's left of it? And for what?
And you pissed in it.
And for what? What does your organization do for the world? What do you do?
Yeah.
You're a cog. You're a cog, too.
We manufacture tampons.
And then, everything I said is a lie. I really need to work here. I have a lot of experience.
I have a lot of experience with tampons.
Yeah.
I've been inside a lot of vagina. I think I know a lot about what tampons
I don't know. I haven't done that, but I know about tampons. I know there's different brands.
There is, in fact.
I know they come in wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's strings involved.
These are all facts about tampons.
And you can get them in convenience stores.
Yes. You can buy them in truck stop bathrooms.
Yeah. Those are the best kind of tampons.
That's because lady truckers are becoming a big thing
They're
now.
called stuffers.
Not to be confused with Stofers.
Yeah. Stofers makes tampons.
The Stover, yeah, they make they make tortellini tampons.
Yeah. They're kind of corkscrew shaped for lady ducks. Lady ducks have periods.
Throwback to Duck Dick Dynasty.
Yeah, they got periods. Every animal has a period, right? Don't birds just dump period blood all over the place?
Yeah.
And there's some microorganism that's what they eat. It's an ecosystem, man.
Ecosystem.
So many.
What if instead of birds pooping on people, they just had their period all over people?
that happens.
I don't know if anybody's ever got hit by bird period.
I met a guy.
You know a guy?
I don't know him, but I met him. Yeah. He's dead because I had a job and I killed him.
You got the job and
I
killed
the job. I
they
killed
asked
him.
you to kill him?
I blew it though.
You blew the job.
There was too many calculators around, and I just
and you stole the.
I got tempted.
You're getting flashbacks of your last.
Turns out they had cameras.
Can you imagine if you got arrested for stealing a calculator?
Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff point for theft is though.
What do you mean, like where it actually becomes like a crime?
Yeah. Well, I know that they couldn't add it up.
They couldn't calculate the value of the calculator because they didn't have the calculator.
Eat shit, promising organization.
What if the organization is now bankrupt because of an accounting error?
Yeah, totally. What if my soulmate would have eventually worked there?
What if she works there right now? And you could have met her, but you stole the calculator.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they're like, you don't even know what we do here? Yeah.
No.
We make products.
Product
placement.
Cogs.
Marketing. Cogs.
You're a cog marketer.
You're a cog marketer. You're a cog piece.
I actually did almost have it was the only time I've ever almost had an office romance.
When was that?
At the same place.
Knowing that they did at the cog manufacturer?
I flirted with a Salvadorian woman over. She was my age, so 23. She had 3 kids. She was recently separated. She looked banging.
For having gorgeous. 3 kids?
No, just you don't stop looking good when you have children.
Yeah, it's true. Ish.
Well, I don't know anything about it. Everyone I know that's the children still they still got the glow.
They got the glow.
They still got that glow.
You get the glow when you have the children.
Yeah, and you can only keep it if you beat them.
Beat the children.
Yeah,
you got to beat their glow out of them to.
Yeah, you take their glow.
It's like the movie The One of Glow.
Yeah, but anyways, I knew in the back of my mind I was just like, if I let this develop any further, I'm going to get killed with a machete by her, still not quite X.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
I'm gonna be in one of those local news stories that they pick up their paper and local killed by, and they're like, I'm I'm not gonna read it. It just ends up in their recycling bin.
Yeah, you're just
I would have been a story in someone's recycling bin. That just gets moldy. And they forget. Why did you throw the paper out? Yeah.
You forgot to collect the paper and it rained.
We don't read it, honey. What's the point?
Yeah, nobody reads the paper anymore. Why do we still pay for this?
I would have been the story.
It's to keep up appearances for the neighbors.
On page 7, because they want to bury the idea that there's some murders in medium-sized towns.
So you could have been a discarded paper story.
But I actually met up with her one time at McDonald's. She brought her children.
Oh, great.
And it reinforced the idea that I was going to get murdered.
She brought her children to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Did you pay for her and the children to eat?
No.
You're like, I can't afford the... You're like, let's stay on the value menu here.
Yeah.
Don't deviate from the value fries.
I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird memory.
That's a weird situation.
But we flirted over, the intranet thing. I knew she liked,
You flirted over... But then they can see that.
I always give
you didn't even flirt with your mouth? You couldn't go talk to her in person? I did, too.
She spoke English.
Yeah, but, well... I'm saying you couldn't go talk to her.
I still have her Hotmail email address somewhere.
You had to flirt with her over the intranet.
Intra? No, it was while we... my desk wasn't right there.
Yeah, but you can flirt people across the office, so you can walk up to them.
I mean, I just was smart enough to be like, I'm gonna get murdered.
I'm gonna get murdered. Well, as someone who has had office romance relationships that weren't so hidden,
Yeah.
It's probably for the best it didn't happen.
Because of the murdering thing, or because it's hard to work with someone afterwards?
It's not even hard to work. It's hard to work with them afterwards. I wouldn't know, because I got fired shortly after. Immediately after, yeah. But that's part of it, too, is then all of your coworkers, it's like, splitting a friend group. You have to pick sides, and,
yeah.
Everybody,
Not if you kill all of them.
Yeah,
there's no sides.
There's no sides if you murder everybody. Or if you just murder the one person.
Yeah.
Then nobody knows. Or then then everybody has to be on your side because you're the only person who's alive.
Yeah.
We'll just hate you for the creepy murder guy.
Another interview question.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I have any more.
Yeah, you do.
Let me bing interview questions quick.
Okay.
Let me bing it.
No, you step out of the room and I think
interview questions.
And I'm stressed out. And someone else is going to come in and figure out my ruse as I'm sitting there, anxiously, my feet are tapping.
Yeah.
And I'm remembering all the mistakes I've made.
Oh, here's one. I remember a good one. I didn't have to look it up. I remember.
And then the same person comes back in. I'm like, oh, thank God, I can't lie I can't do this with so many people.
I can't talk to two people.
Yeah. They'll know. They're going to find out. They'll know.
Find out. They'll see right through me.
Yeah.
The last place I worked, they had 5 or 6 different people come in one at a time for interviews. You would not have done well.
Jesus, like a gangbang.
Pretty much like a gangbang.
But
a one-on-one gangbang.
Not one at a time gangbang. A train, whatever that's called. I don't know. I don't watch those videos.
We basically just glory hold the candidates.
If it's not on a Lifetime channel, I don't watch it.
we glory hole trained the candidates, but
yeah.
Give me an example of a time where you made a mistake in the workplace.
That's the first thing they ask?
Sometimes. It's name a mistake you made and how did you overcome it?
I don't remember my mistakes.
I don't learn from them.
I power through. I'm like that quarterback that comes in, throws an interception, puts it behind him, then throws a touchdown. Or another interception.
And put them both behind you.
Yeah, next question. Your question's behind me next. Is that how you're supposed to answer it?
No. Not at all.
God damn it.
Tell me a time where you had to work together with someone on a project and what was the end result? Or where you had
the end result was
we had to work with someone difficult.
I didn't get murdered, but I did steal a calculator. So difficult?
Not getting murdered is it?
I mirrored their behavior, and I either did the work or made them do the work.
I mirrored their terrible behavior.
No,
I became them.
I became them. I took their essence.
Yeah, I actually siphoned their soul. Now I am that person.
I regurgitated it into something positive. You can use the word regurgitate. They like vocabulary, right? Yeah. You speak too well for a cog.
You speak...
We don't want our cogs to think.
We don't need cogs to think. Can you read?
Yeah. Do you?
No, God,
not
you're a
enough.
cog.
Okay, you're back. You can still be a cog.
Yeah. Do you try and learn and develop new talents?
No. Perfect cog.
Perfect cog mentality.
Have you heard of Coursera? Can I Bing it? No. And I haven't heard.
I just signed up for my first ever Coursera course. It started 2 days ago. I haven't done anything with it yet.
What is it? Is it pole dancing?
It is not. It's R programming. It's like statistical.
Oh,
languages.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds hard.
It's like a coding language, but I don't know anything about it, and I probably won't ever learn.
I wrote a short story.
You wrote
recently.
Do you want to read it?
Do I want to read it on air? Yeah. Pull up my
Do we have
website.
time? It's already getting a pretty.
No, we'll probably split this in half or something.
Okay. Hold on.
Well, but Bulgarians are okay with no segues.
Here, bring it up. What's the? You can go ahead and type it in.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap up with this. This will be it because again, it's getting pretty long.
Oh yeah, it's big and long.
Big and long.
Oh yeah. Don't no more dead air. Ask me more questions.
Here's what you do. You bring a lighter to the interview.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like,
This place goes down unless I get this job.
just play it the entire time. Like you're obsessed with the flame.
Yeah.
And be like, I just love watching fire. I
Yeah.
love watching things burn.
The single mind. Look at my single-mindedness. Look at my eyes focusing on the
Look
flame.
at my inability to think for myself.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look how I look at the flame. Look at my eyes. Look at the dilation. Do you like that? That's what cogs do when they're looking at their screens. They do what they're told. I'll just come in and say, I'm a cog. Don't even bother asking me questions.
Don't even ask
I'm
me
the
any
perfect
questions.
person because
I'm a cog.
I have no individuality, and therefore I am perfect.
My creativity, my uniqueness are dead.
I'm willing to stifle all of my creativity because
For this job.
I need the insurance. Not
too
to
old
fund a lifestyle.
Not to fund a lifestyle.
There is no lifestyle.
Yeah, this is not for me. This is for my mental health. D'Angelo the Dragon.
You want that one or nocturnal salamander emissions?
Nocturnal salamander emissions.
Okay. I'll save the dragon one for next time.
Okay, we'll ask one more question, one more interview question before we go.
Okay. I hope it's not, do you write weird short stories for poorly designed websites?
What is, the last question, will be,
Why'd the fire go out? You turned the fire out. I'm still looking at it. Jesus, I am a cog. I'm a cog without a wheel.
What is your end game? How is this job going to end for you?
Calculator. Gone.
Calculator.
They ask you how this job can end? Like, do you see where do you see yourself?
Yeah, are you gonna die here?
Clinging, yeah. I'll be like clinging. Wherever it takes me, because I need the insurance.
Mm-hmm. So you wouldn't say this isn't gonna end well?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, this is not going to end well.
This is not going to end well.
Yeah. One of us will cry.
One of us is probably going to die by the end of this interview.
Yeah.
And I've been known to kill.
I will kill for this job. I need
kill
it.
you
I need
for this
insurance.
job. I will kill you and take your job.
I got stuff you haven't even heard of that I need to take care of. Okay? So I'll do whatever it takes. And I do have that attitude once I'm in a place or doing a thing.
Yeah.
You know, no, like, given, like, how much energy I still have right now, and I see you just, like, wrap this up, I got things to do, and I have nothing to do. And I could go forever, I could talk forever.
I'm doing it for the listeners.
The Bulgaria needs me, okay?
Bulgaria needs you. People in Bulgaria got things to do. They got farms to tend to for the...
Yeah, but they need to listen to some a lot of farms so they just stop realizing they're in Bulgaria.
Oh, that one was hot.
You actually touched the flame?
I've been touching the flame the whole time. I touched the blue part. It didn't burn.
Oh, don't put it out. I need it. I need to look at it.
All right, hold on. Let's go to the short story.
What is the question? So, where do you see yourself? Or how is this going?
Where do you die? How do you die?
No, this is not going to end well, but what can we do in between that to make this mutually beneficial?
Yeah. What do you mean?
What are you going to take that I give, basically?
Like, we need you to just not come back.
Do you stock enough Mr. Pibbs to get me through the day?
Most companies don't give out free Pib.
I know. I probably already peaked as an employee. So I'm just...
You're all hyped up on Pib.
Yeah, I was, jacked up the whole time. Especially when they had that energy drink powder. Jesus, I was zooted up, I didn't have enough work to do. And I was just zooted up anyways. I had the stock trader thing open at the same time.
You get hopped up and trading stocks on the job?
Oh, yeah.
Snorting the powder, you're like...
No, the powder, I snorted it with my anus.
I would have been pressing her to suck through your anus.
I would have done it with my pee hole, but it's easier to cut a hole in your pants.
In your trouser in the back.
Yeah, because you can untuck your shirt, because they didn't give a shit there. We didn't have to look that
we didn't have to look nice. There was not.
But they don't want your penis out, so I didn't take it.
Yeah, that's respectable.
Also, it might have killed me. Straight through the pee hole might have killed me. Oh, there was that flame again.
All right, hold on, let's read the short story.
Okay.
Nocturnal salamander emissions.
This is called Nocturnal Salamander Emissions.
Okay.
This was it was inspired by a series of text messages.
Okay. Are these actual text messages?
Yeah.
Are these recent?
Yeah.
Okay.
All these things all the quotes were text messages.
Okay.
I tried to make sense of it by writing this short story. I hope you like it. Nocturnal salamander emissions. I am going to knit an ascot out of your flesh, I told him.
I think you said that to me.
With a matching codpiece, he replied, surprisingly undeterred. So I pressed. The codpiece will be from an actual cod, fished out of the Dead Sea with a hammer, from a hardware store in a quaint town in Minnesota. That's a long way for that hammer to travel.
It's a long hammer.
Way too folksy he was, dear friend, not aware of the mounting desire to actually construct his flesh ascot, just to be closer to him, an annual visit to see him not nearly enough to quench my thirst for authentic male bonding, for true deep human connection. It teleports via salamander wet dreams, I say. And what did the dream about? Charles's friend on Charles in Charge? The dim-witted but good-spirited one that held Charles up as an even more substantial archetype of a thriving, vibrant young man by sheer juxtaposition. I forget if his name was Buddy on the show, or if he was just played by the actor, Buddy Ames or Ayers or something. My mind is a fog, you see. A fog of slipshod factoids, a fog of mounting regrets. Okay, he just doesn't respond. There's the thing where you do the quotes and it's just dots.
That's all it says is dots.
Dots. I'll use dots for the next one.
I think that's called an ellipsis.
An ellipse, just a series of ellipses. No response. Salamanders also dream of the salamander apocalypse. He chuckled. Such sweet laughter. I felt a pang of shame from the ascot urge and doubled down, salamander wet dreams coursing, surging, pulsing through me. And mangy dogs playing Xbox with cheat codes. And a utopian society ruined by a wise sage who remembered what foreskins felt like. And heavy meats ripening in the harsh, dusty sun rays depicted in the Grapes of Wrath. And 3D printed dildos sold in farmers markets in rural wastelands. And well-executed insurance fraud. And a booger-based currency system. And the well-contoured ass of a webcam model from Luxembourg who disappeared in 2011. And a string of construction paper, treble clefs, hung above a music teacher's door in a school about to cut their music program. Ellipsis, ellipsis, ellipsis. No response. Salamanders dream so wetly it hurts their glands. They develop a certain toxicity from their own disturbed dreamscape. Sometimes they die. Mostly they just want to. Is that so? He sipped his whiskey, the prick. Eyes darting about the room, never focusing on me. Never focusing on anything. The ADHD fuck. Always with the whiskey. My visit so rare. Would he even remember I came at all? Always with the whiskey. You must understand this is real to me, I shouted. My voice began to quake, to rumble. The salamanders, how they dream. The ascot, my love for you, all of it. Ellipsis, ellipsis, ellipsis. He pushed the jug of Evan Williams towards me. I declined, though I yearned, though my mouth salivated. And they dream of me picking strawberries with a neighbor girl who moved away when I was young, too young to feel such loss. They read my mind. They know I still think of her, how her spirit embodies the faces I cast my hopes and dreams upon to this day. The salamanders know. They've always known. He grabbed the whiskey jug by the handle, tipped it back toward his mouth, even though his cup was nearly full. Glug, glug, glug. Nobody ever listens. Not really. Not even the salamanders. Good night, Buck area. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
A lot of dead noise.
Dead air.
Dead air.
Dead air. Dead air.